detailed summary. Book 02 of A Spiritual Calling establishes one of the foundational doctrines of the entire series. Spirituality becomes more trustworthy, sustainable, ethical, and embodied when the nervous system is stable. Rather than romanticizing emotional intensity, suffering, chaos, hyperstimulation, insomnia, impulsivity, or spiritual confusion, this book proposes a grounded truth: regulation before revelation. The central argument is that peace, clarity, discernment, intuition, compassion, and ethical action emerge more sustainably when the body and nervous system feel sufficiently safe. Thus, spirituality begins not with escape from the body, but with learning to inhabit the body more wisely, peacefully, and honestly. The book introduces a nervous system first spirituality model in which emotional maturity, discernment, and ethical wisdom are inseparable from physiological regulation. Readers learn that chronic fear, overwhelm, manipulation, trauma activation, hypervigilance, sleep deprivation, emotional flooding, or constant stimulation can distort perception and make even sincere spiritual impulses harder to interpret clearly. A meaningful spiritual life therefore includes practical, embodied foundations: sleep, rest, nutrition, breath, emotional containment, movement, stillness, healthy relationships, lawful boundaries, truthful reflection, and sustainable rhythms of work and recovery. In this framework, nervous system care becomes spiritual responsibility rather than weakness or avoidance. Book 02 also reframes intuition and discernment through a scientific and humane lens. Instead of assuming every strong feeling is truth or every unusual experience is destiny, readers are invited to ask, what state is my nervous system in right now? Calm does not guarantee truth, and activation does not automatically mean danger. Yet regulation increases the probability of wiser perception. Spiritual maturity therefore includes learning to pause, observe, regulate, and reflect before acting. The deeper wisdom offered here is simple. When the nervous system becomes steadier, emotions become safer to feel, thinking becomes clearer, discernment becomes wiser, and ethical action becomes more sustainable. Through the pathway of Hugh Kam Tam, Understand, Feel, Heal, Grow, Book 02 teaches that deep feelings should not be feared, but held wisely. The goal is neither emotional suppression nor emotional chaos, but regulated depth. The ability to feel deeply without drowning, love deeply without losing boundaries, suffer honestly without worshiping pain, and remain open-hearted without becoming manipulable. Nervous system stability becomes the bridge between compassion and discernment, sensitivity and resilience, spiritual openness, and grounded responsibility. The book further explores manipulation, emotional contagion, and game theory realities through a peaceful, ethical lens. Readers learn that the purpose of understanding manipulation is not to become manipulative, but to become harder to destabilize. A regulated nervous system creates space between trigger and reaction, making discernment stronger, consent clearer, boundaries healthier, and peace more sustainable. In this sense, regulation becomes a quiet form of freedom, the ability to remain grounded without becoming emotionally shut down or spiritually naive. Ultimately, Book 2 offers a powerful KOL level message for modern spiritual life. Before chasing transcendence, protect the nervous system. Before trying to save the world, learn how to regulate the inner world. Before seeking deeper signs, cultivate steadier perception. Spiritual maturity is measured not by intensity, identity, or mystical performance, but by increasing calm, ethical integrity, emotional honesty, embodied wisdom, sustainable peace, and the growing ability to live truthfully in reality without abandoning one's humanity. In the spirit of this book, a simple doctrine emerges: nervous system stability first, safer feeling, clearer discernment, wiser boundaries, peaceful action, deeper human flourishing.